Hail Metal Nation! It is time for Metal Promo Reviews, where we check out some metal promos and review them and decide how many ears we plan to dedicate to the item being reviewed. So joining us is Doug, who's in the Blackened Abyss.
Hello.
And Matt, who's not in the Blackened Abyss.
Charmed.
And I'm joining you from my living room.
Oh yeah, you're in the Christmas house.
All right, so unbeknownst to the viewers and users, it's been like a long time since we've recorded. Let's go all the way back to last month.
Okay. You mean April?
Sure. Well, first of all, I've noticed they've changed the format of these, the layout of these promos. So it'll be slightly different order now.
Ruh-roh.
No, it's fine. December release. Hey, we're caught up. December release, FLESHGORE, Carnival of Flesh, Brutal Death from Ukraine. Label, Extreme Music, release date, December 20th, 2022, on digitals and CD, Brutal Death from Ukraine. Lineup, Igor, guitars. Sad, guitars. Michelle, vocals. Ruslan, vocals and bass, and Ed on drums. Tracklist, Distorted Lights, Carnival of Flesh, Inhuman Existence, Buried Truth, Modern Arts of Slavery, Hive of Insanity, Invisible Reality, Frail Utopia, War is an Amusement, and Ad Astra for fans of Dying Fetus from Maryland, like us.
Hey.
Suffocation from New York, not like us. Suffocation from New York, right? Right, sure.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm wrong, type up an email and then press the trash can to send it straight to us. Anyway, Severe Torture, Pyrexia, Skinless, but they missed an S at the end of Skinless.
Skinless?
All right, here we go. FLESHGORE.
Being so pedantic.
Pedantry is my specialty, though. FLESHGORE is a Ukrainian brutal death metal band formed in 2000. In 2003, they recorded their debut album, Killing Absorption, in Berliner Domino Studio. And after that, the band toured over Europe. In 2004, Killing Absorption was released by Czech NTEY Records, and the band drives on Grind 'Em All tour. The summer festival period was planned with concerts on More Than Fest SK. What country is that?
SK?
Slovakia, sure. Obscene Extreme in Czechia. Is that what they're going by now? Svet Nerazovi Oseli in Czechia, and Merciless East Festival in the autumn of 2004. The band went on all over absorbing European tour 2004 together with Prejudice and Rottenness in February. Oh my God. How long is, it's so long. All right, let's jump ahead to the future, to the present. I mean, in 2020 to 21, band played several gigs and fest and started working with new material together with Italian vocalist Michelle. Also, in 2021, second original guitar player Sad returned to the band. Soon, band recorded their brand new...
Stop, pause. Second original guitar player?
Well, in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 paragraphs I skipped, they might have explained that.
Okay, all right, continue.
Soon, band recorded their brand new 6th album, Carnival of Flesh. The CD release is planned for December of 2022. Again, Extreme Music. All right, and then the band photo. Oh, wait. I think I'm going to try out a new feature on this hashtag NPR. See, you got me doing it. See if I don't fuck this up.
Him is weak and malleable.
Mm-hmm.
That's good for us.
He's supple, Doug.
All right. There's the band photo.
Oh, holy shit. Look at that. I can see the band photo just by looking at Timothy.
So you can't see me anymore for all the twatchers.
It's like a win-win-win-win-win.
Oh,
What band's the trucker hat for?
Is ion dissonance? I can't tell. Can we zoom in? Enhance.
What?
Enhance. That's not working. It's just zooming in on FLESHGORE. No.
This is awkward.
All right.
Well, they got the camo shorts memo, which was a good memo.
Is it Undissonance? Is that a band?
Hang on.
Nope.
Nope.
That's the car.
Oh shit, they're in a junkyard. That's pretty
they
metal.
are in a junkyard.
They're in a clearly European junkyard.
I think that is ion dissonance.
Slayer, Naz. How do you say that? Is it Nazem?
Nazem, I believe.
Nazem.
Blast beat rules. That's got to be the drummer.
Boo.
I don't know what shirt that is. So anyway, they're all wearing.
It's not at a fish adjacent event instead of taking the band photo.
They're all wearing various grind and death metal shirts, and then the artwork. Oh, and they're standing in the junkyard. And the artwork has their already illegible logo with a texture over it that makes it further illegible. And what exactly is... Hang on, let's see if I can open this in a new tab like the last one. There we go. We can zoom in. What exactly is going on? There's a sphere in the middle that appears to be coming out of the ground, and there are corpses all about, but what is the sphere made of? Can you figure it out?
I mean,
Answer.
To me, this looks like Doom fan fiction cover art.
Well, I got to say, I really like their logo, which is definitely death grind. Like, you couldn't be more death grind.
I also like to imagine that it's the name that a robot Al Gore would call the human Al Gore. You know, so that's kind of cool. Trust not this flesh gore, for I, Robo Gore, am your true overlord.
Yep.
I thought that.
Well, it looks like the people are kind of being... Are they being sucked in, or are they falling off?
I don't know, because this one guy doesn't have a head, but he appears to have like a garbage disposal maw.
Are you talking about the guy on the bottom right here?
Yeah. Right
the one without a face?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. Oh, is this like, is the circle like eating them? Is this a
I think so.
Yeah, this whole image reminds me of a distressingly good Animorphs novel.
I'd probably read this if this was on the cover.
Yeah, it'll be on the Patreon. Hashtag Animorphs.
Man, I can't wait till we do our Animorphs read-throughs.
All right. What do you got?
Year and a half. Looks promising.
You know, I was also going to give them an 1.5 years, but then I remember that they're from Slovakia, which is not Czechia. They're not
from Ukraine.
Oh,
that Slovakian thing was a festival they played.
Well, really? Oh, they're so Ukrainian. Okay. I'll give them an 1.5 years. If I would have given them an award for not being Czech. Oh, but I guess as Ukrainians, they're not Czech either. So I'm going to bump them up another 0.5 to give them not 2 ears, but 1.55.
I'm not sure I'm gonna go that far. I'll go 1.25 ears.
Okay.
That's where I'm going. Like, clean up your bio. You clearly just wrote a paragraph, added a paragraph every time you needed to update it, which is exactly what I did for Burning Shadows. So I could spot it. So yeah,
metal is about
metal.
continuity.
Right.
Holy
leave that.
shit.
No, leave that for your absurdly long band history on your website for the promo.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. The
Tighten that up.
Megamorph books are narrated by all 6 members of the Animorphs in turn.
I'm going to find this Animorphs book, so and then copy might show up at Tim's house.
Regular narration of the series. Wow.
too many windows going on here.
Goddamn Animorphs, man. Can we get K.A. Applegate as a guest on the podcast?
You mean that actress?
No. The author of Animorphs.
She was in Anchorman.
No. That's a different Applegate.
All right. Next. Out now. When was this? Well, either way, it's still out now, isn't it?
Out then.
VORGRUM. Nature Emerge. Fantasy metal, folk metal from Argentina.
VORGRUM?
VORGRUM. VORGRUM. All right, so before I continue, right off the bat, I'm thinking of that Dr. Seuss book. The wonderful sounds Mr. Brown can do, because he can go like a hippopotamus chewing gum, grum 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 grum.
Okay.
So VORGRUM. So let's see if it's hippopotamus related. Label self-released, out November 25th, 2022. Digital only. Fantasy metal, folk metal, Argentina. Lineup. Go, ready? Falter, all lyrics, instruments.
What? Oh.
Track list. Time to Return. The Path. A New Road. Nature Emerge.
Nature Emerge.
Falter about the new music. Nature Emerge continues what the last single, Ancient Whispers, started. It's about the self-improvement of being in a fantastic world, a long path we must all take. I disagree already. I don't need to improve. All right. The single, Time to Return, is about a person who leaves everything behind, his home and loved ones, in search of his purpose and passion. After many battles lived, he feels that he was absent for a long time and has some remorse for those leaving for leaving those dear people. He is in grief and longs for going back to that where he was once happy, where he left his heart. He feels that it may be too late to return, but even so he tries. Will he succeed? Perhaps his soul might return. VORGRUM is a band that was born in 2009 with Falter. In 2011, after gathering musicians, the EP The Awakening was released, which would take them to their first live shows in their country. Later, the albums Last Domain via Nocturne 2015 and Party in the Deep Soundage 2018 would come out, which were presented on tours in Europe. In 2022, after the members left the band, Falter continued releasing the single Ancient Whisper independently on June 17th. Recording by VORGRUM, mix and master by Ramiro Pellizzari. Bandcamp is vorgrum.bandcamp.com, and let's see. So, band photo is the guy.
Uh-huh.
And he's got, he looks all dirty from battle, and he's got some black smudges around his face, and then he kind of like did the corpse paint sort of around the eyes, and he's got more smudges on his arms. It looks like he just needs a shower. But I like how this, the other people in the band left recently. He goes, time to update this shit. Get rid of them.
I would like to imagine that this was a whole band photo that he just cropped.
It might be. Let's see their past member. Oh, they had a lot of past members. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 past members. I like how they got a guy named, they had someone named Voltrock. They also had a guy named Patrick.
Patrick Voltrock?
No, those are 2 different guys. Oh. Okay, and then the band logo is so it's the word VORGRUM written in kind of like a runic looking font. However, the edges are like trees, and the R's have like intertwined roots.
Yeah, I like the logo.
And then it's I don't know, it's just like a blue line drawing of a guy on the mountain where I guess he forgot his clothes, and he looks sorrowful. And got a light where his heart should be.
Aw,
All right. That's it.
poor guy. Well, the art's not great. I do like his promo picture. That's worth something. A New Road, boring. I came out in November. That's where you hide a bad album you don't want nobody to listen to.
Is it?
Maybe
Maybe
there's
in
only
America.
one man in this band. He does write about lyrics, heritage, and trolls, and wood and night creatures. I'll give him an ear. I'll be generous. Most of that ear is from his awesome logo and like the pseudo corpse paint, which may have been done in Photoshop. AKA Corel Draw.
I doubt it. I think
that's me.
I think the logo's the best part of this whole thing, followed by the band photo of the guy, of the one guy. I don't know. I'd probably give this one ear, but I'd probably give their latest album more than one ear. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But
I
I do appreciate the idea of a concept EP, which is something recently Vacated Graves did several times. And we'll do again.
Giving an ear to yourself.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it an ear. Sounds intriguing, and I don't really like day for night in your artwork.
That is what it is.
I think it is better than what was the second Burning Shadows EP?
Amongst the Dying Waves or Oath.
Yeah,
It depends how you want to count them.
it's better than that.
Damn. That's mean.
I don't know.
Which is fine.
He's not wrong. Okay. Moving on. LYZZÄRD. It's clearly Lizard. I decided to say
Yeah, why isn't
LYZZÄRD.
it LYZZÄRD?
Out today, The Abyss by LYZZÄRD, spelled LYZZA with umlauts, RD. Fighter Records, out December 1st. So I got this email on December 1st, apparently. 2022. Digital CD heavy metal from Portugal. Lineup: Tiago Kelhas Azevedo on vocals, Ricardo Azevedo on lead guitar, Telmo Marayo on rhythm guitar. And it's got the squiggle over the A. How do you pronounce that in Portuguese?
Telmo Marayo?
Yeah, sure, that. Andre Ribeiro on bass.
Hey, he was the dude who was in Fresh Prince. He played Carlton.
And Luis Ferreira.
Okay.
Yeah. The track list. Satan's Well. Is that like a well, or it's like Satan's all good?
Yeah, like Satan's fine.
The Abyss, Shackles of Justice, Red Hot, Jailbreaker, Distant Skies, Agents of Death, From the Blade to the Grave, Resistance, As Above, So Below. All right, so here we go. LYZZÄRD emerged in 2013, releasing their first EP, Release the Hounds, in 2014. Come on. I can't, whether it's intentional or not, the Simpsons reference just bugs me. Like when Hammerfall talked about Sector 7G. I was like, I'm done.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Out.
Release the Hounds. Already in 2017, they signed with Fighter Records for the release of their first album, Savage. After playing several shows in Portugal, Spain, and Germany, the pandemic came and two changes in the lineup happened as well to finally record their second album in 2022 under the title The Abyss, and which will again be released by Fighter Records. Currently, LYZZÄRD are stronger than ever and eager to return to the stage. In 2022, after 2 years of the pandemic and several personal ramifications in the middle, Magardia Vega and Tiago Tedin leave their places in the band as bassists and guitarists, giving place to Andre Ribeiro and Telmo Mareo, dear old friends from the band and great musicians. After this brief break, LYZZÄRD are now back with more strength than ever and are eager to return to the stages with the brothers Ricardo and Tiago Kelhas Azevedo, Luis Ferrer, okay, all of them again, and with a new album entitled The Abyss, ready to be released in December 22, again through Fighter Records. LYZZÄRD shared numerous stages like Truheim in Germany, Metal Maniacs in Spain, and some of the most popular concert houses in Portugal like Cave 45 with bands like Tokyo Blade, Enforcer, Jameson Raid, Omen, Mad Max, Glacier, and many more. No Bandcamp.
Many
link.
more means that was all that was that they played with.
It means you haven't heard of them.
Yep.
So I'm gonna start by showing you their logo here.
Okay.
Oh, of course, when I click, there you go.
Whoa.
So it's like uber 80s, pointy, kind of thrashy logo, but they got,
I feel like
the Z's are kind of like on top of each other, and they got the umlauts in there. I mean, it
this
looks like
Iron Maiden in the Star Wars font. Like, what is that, Algabesh or whatever?
So that's that. All right, here's the band.
yeah. The font they retroactively added.
Yeah. Here is the band photo. It looks like they all fell out of a time machine, and like some of them fell out a little before the others. And this guy in the middle, for example, fell out in the early 80s, and he's like, oh, I better put some 80s clothes on so I blend in. But this guy fell out in the late 60s.
Yeah.
Because he's got his like paisley shirt that he has only started to button starting at the bottom and then neglected to do the rest. And he's got the orange glasses or whatever.
It looks like goofy cover art inside a Foo Fighters record.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
they got the hands right, because there's two things you can do with your hands in a metal cover. You can sort of loop them over your belt, or
like
make like a fist.
Like this guy.
Well, this guy's holding, if you're talking about the guy all the way on the left, who is wearing, I don't even know how to describe these pants. They're like all the trim.
Zippered tracksuit.
Yeah. All the trim is white on otherwise black pants. And then he's got a leopard print blouse that he borrowed from someone.
It looks quite sheer,
under his leather jacket. Now, if you're talking about him, he is holding some handcuffs.
I was not talking about him. I was talking about the guy shirtless in the red leather jacket.
That is a fist.
That's a fucking fist right there.
That's right. And then I think we have another fist all the way on the right, the guy who fell out in the late 80s out of the time machine.
Yep.
He's got the bandolier belt, and he's got like the hobo gloves, but they're probably made of leather.
Like, I'm pretty sure this is exactly what Dave looked like when I first met him.
All right. And then here we have the artwork.
The fuck is that?
Yeah,
So
it's kind of like Blue Oyster Cult.
Yeah, it's very late 70s.
It looks like something you would see in that heavy metal movie.
Now, remember, this is an audio podcast. This is the first time you guys get to see everything so well. Yeah.
So do you want us to describe it, Tim?
No. Would
that be of value to the listener?
No, I keep showing it to you. I'm just worried you're going to say, oh, that looks great, and then we'll forget to describe.
No, we're good at it. We're fucking professionals. Just look at me do this.
No one can hear that. But it does look like it's out of heavy metal. And it's just as confusing. What is this? Like some sort of animal skull with a eyeball in the mouth and a gem on top of the head, but then the eyes are squirting lightning or something.
But it's also
in
very
space or an alternate dimension, something.
Yeah, but it has this comic like print coloring too, where you can kind of see the different like pixels.
Yeah, it's like
a very like dot shading.
Yeah, I think it's half tones is what that's called.
Yeah. So like
like
the
newspaper halftones for color.
The starry background, for example, looks very 90s, late 80s comic book to me.
Yeah, that's an interesting point, Matt, is why I would say the themes, concepts, and imagery in comic books, as it broadly speaking, tend to be very metal. I wouldn't say the production method of comic art traditionally is necessarily metal.
No, not at all. This could be the credit page of a Lobo comic book. Like over here would say like inks by, lettering by. Yep. It's very in your face, but in a very bland kind of way, if that makes sense.
It's better than those Iced Earth comic book covers, I'll say that.
Okay, that's true.
Probably more affordably drawn as well. But better quality and lower price. So your quality per prices. Anyway, I'm going to dive in. I'm going to give this album, I almost said 2.5 years, but I can't go that far. 1.5 years. But I will be giving Release the Hounds, their debut EP, 0 years because of The Simpsons. Intentional or not.
Have you seen the album cover for Release the Hounds?
I'm about to look at it.
Okay,
it looks like a Simpsons, an attempt at drawing a Simpsons. One of Mr. Burns' hounds.
So I'm gonna give Into the Abyss. What is it called? The Abyss. I'm gonna give that 1.5 years. 1.5 years. However, I have to give Release the Hounds a -1 year, and so to sum it up, it's a 0.5 year.
It's an intriguing 1 year.
All right, I think that wraps it up for this one. So links are downstairs, as Matt likes me to say, in the description right there.
Right here. Right there.
Yeah. So, at us. Hey, you must be in a good mood, Matt. You didn't give anything 0 ears for a change.
Yeah, I think I am in a good mood, especially because I don't know why. I'm just in a good mood. Maybe because I'm wearing my England shirt. This is an episode that's being recorded within the same calendar year that it's going to be produced and put up on the website, so I can say things like, "Holy shit! Did you hear what happened in Peru today?" And people are going to know. People are going to get it. They'll be like, "Man, I can't believe Morocco did that to Spain," and people are going to get it. It's not like when I usually listen to the fucking podcast. And I'm just talking about things that happened 4 months ago.
And then just for the record, we state the date and time of every episode we do, and then Tim cuts it out.
Exactly. If you're listening to this podcast and it doesn't start with the phrase Metal Line December 7th, 2022.
A date which will live in infamy. All right. Until next time, Metal Nation, keep it current. Currently metal. Metally current.
I got nothing funny to say today.